Hello everyone! This week we've got some class 5s and fillings going in, girls brunches, of course it wouldn't be my vlog without a puppy cameo, and it's just another week in dental school. Stay tuned to the end for an exciting giveaway. So on Sunday, my friends and I went out for a girls' brunch with some bottomless margaritas. We went to this cute little Mexican place and we had some really good food, and I tried a mezcal margarita for the first time, which was delicious. Then we were near Bryant Park, so we took a little walk and decided to get some waffles and dingus for dessert, which are always a hit.
Cute.
It's dingus!
I didn't go to Germany.
So good. This is Belgian.
Oh my god.
Girl!
Someone out me to your vlog.
Bottomless drinks.
I'm okay.
So it is a very cold and rainy day today, but I am just getting back from our Columbia Women in Dentistry Club's residency panel. So we got to talk to former and current students who either just got into residency or are already in their residency programs, because match day was pretty recently, and so we were able to ask questions about what the application process was like, what everyone had to do, the kind of exams that you have to take, because for certain residencies you have to take exams like the ADAT, the GRE, the CBSE. So it was good to kind of keep those things in the back burner. I sort of came into dental school thinking that I had a specialty in mind, but the more I learned, the more I kind of started leaning toward general. But still, you know, it's good to know and to keep those questions in mind and be able to get a head start on things that would allow me to keep my options open. So that was a really productive day and a conversation, and there was also free pizza, which I love. So yeah, now I am home, which thank goodness, because it is so cold.
Okay, so I'm sure many of you have seen and tried the famous TikTok salmon and rice bowl, but I decided to have a little bit of a different spin on it. So I had made some cauliflower rice and I had some leftovers, and there wasn't any kind of protein in it. It was just cauliflower rice with, well, actually no, I put egg in there, and then there was just a little bit of carrots, and I had the leftovers and I decided, you know, I have the seaweed, so let me try it. And even though I didn't have the Kewpie mayo, I did have sriracha, and to be honest, it was a really good combination. And if you're like low carb, it was a delicious little snack. So just starting my day with a nice cup of coffee. I know you guys see me go to Starbucks a lot, but I do actually make my own coffee at home, even though I did go to Starbucks that morning to get a spinach and feta wrap, which I did try to make myself, which I'll show in a future vlog. But okay, so my camera died, so I'm just recording on my phone, but you guys, this makes me so happy because look how organized everything is. Everything is on hooks, everything has its own place, and I decided to put all of my appliances here just because our countertop space was very limited. But like, look how much more space I have now if I ever want to like cook or lay things out when I'm like, I just bought groceries. And this, although it takes up more space than like my previous kind of rack did, this is so much better. Like, everything is organized, everything has its own place. I am so happy, and now I have more countertop space. Yay. Okay, that actually did not take long at all. If you guys are interested, I could link this rack down below if you also have a tiny apartment like me. But yeah, this is a good move. I'm happy I did this. Wow. Okay, so today we are working with glass ionomer composite, which means we have to work super quickly. So you're gonna press this, and then you have to go mix it in the amalgamator. Clearly I have no upper body strength, and then dispense right away. There we go. Okay, so I just mixed, so we have to dispense right away, otherwise this will set. And then we have to immediately shape it. Unlike our other materials, this doesn't need to be cured. The thing that makes glass ionomer cement different from other composites is that, unlike other composites, you can't exactly layer one layer on top of the other. So the big tricky thing for us with this class 5 prep was that we had to make sure that we didn't underfill our preps, because the glass ionomer, once it's set, would not stick well to itself. We just put in another layer, and so we had to make sure that the composite was full and even a little bit over, because it's easier to remove and to drill some of the extras off, as opposed to having to re-drill, take out the old glass ionomer, and put in a brand new filling. So now I'm just using a plastic instrument to pack the cement into the preparation and remove some of the excess off. As you guys can see, I did have my light moved off and away from the cement, but this is a cement that does not cure with the light. It just sets on its own, which is a good and a bad thing, because I think that with composite, even though even ambient light in the clinic can set the composite, we have more control in terms of when we set it, and that we only pick up the light when we know we're done shaping it. Whereas with glass ionomer, you're really working against time, because the total working time from the moment that you put in the plunger and mix it with the amalgamator is about 2 minutes. And so you have to be really quick, and so it's really good for smaller fillings, but I think that it would be extremely challenging if we had to put this on larger cavity preparations that we've been working on. But this is a class 5, and it's a very small prep that we have to really work on, and the shape doesn't really have any kind of fissures or cusps, and so we don't really have to worry about shaping it too much. But I did just make sure that it kind of follows the contours of the tooth. The other test that we have to do in order to make sure that our composite was good is that we would run an explorer over the tooth and make sure that it is not catching, and then everything is completely smooth. But that can also be worked on in terms of the polishing burrs that we get.
This is what it looks like before polishing. Clearly you can see it's very rough. But hey, first class 5. And yes, Dexter's gums have been ripped open, not by me. They've been like this for a while. Don't judge me, y'all. Okay, so now you use these kind of polishing burrs in order to get it nice and smooth and shiny.
So here you guys can see that I'm switching hand pieces, because for the polishing discs that we use them on a low speed hand piece, and so we have a box of hand pieces, and so I'm using the low speed one currently. And the other thing with low speed hand pieces is that they also don't use water, and then also we have to regulate our chairs in order to control the speed, because the chair will just automatically assume that it's the same hand piece that you're putting on, because it goes onto the same motor. So we have to manually adjust the speed that we're working at, and usually instead of 400,000 RPMs, which is what we normally work at, this would be less than half of that, and it's just enough to kind of run the disc over, create a little bit of an abrasive powder, and smooth out whatever filling we did for that preparation. You really have to make sure that you kind of just run your fingers over it and pay attention to the surroundings of the tooth. So an interesting thing that we do is every week during our lecture portion of preclinical dentistry, we will actually analyze the submitted photos of all of our classmates for the previous week's assignment. And so for certain weeks when we're working with composites, although the preparation and the filling might look good itself, what my professor noted one time was that someone submitted a photo where you could clearly see that there was excess composite in the interproximal space of a tooth that had been worked on, and even though the filling was not in the interproximal space, there was still leftover composite that was there around the gums, and so that could be a big problem if you leave that behind. But it's good that we're paying attention to this now and learning about it before we actually start working on real patients. So on Sunday, my fellow Columbia gal Maya and I went to grab some brunch at this place called the Butcher's Daughter in the village. Got some lots of healthy options. You know, I can't go without my iced coffee. Maya got some fresh squeezed juices. But the thing that I was most excited about was they had this selection of breads, and they had zucchini bread, which I had never had before. And then I also had a zucchini pasta, so very healthy.
Hey guys, so I'm currently editing a video, but I have been thinking about the fact that I've been saying that there are going to be giveaways coming, and the fact that I've really wanted to do this since December, but then I got sick. You know, if you watched my ending up in the hospital video, which if you haven't, you should. I'll link it somewhere up here. But essentially, I really wanted to do a bunch of giveaways throughout the month of December, and so I never got to, and so now I really want to be able to do it. So for one of the giveaways, I first of all want to announce that thanks to you guys and the fact that you guys subscribe, that you guys leave likes and comments, I decided to have a long-term brand with the brand Ana Luisa, which is so amazing and exciting, and I had a lot of fun making content for them last time. This time, I'm going to be working with the brand for the next year, and what that means is that I'm going to be sharing some of the exciting sales that they're going to have going on, be able to give you guys discounts and sometimes even like early access to sales, which is going to be really, really exciting, and then also share my favorite pieces and how I like to style them. And so because I so appreciate all of you guys, and again, like I said in my previous video, without all of you, this would not be possible and brands would never want to work with me in the first place. I want to be able to give away a piece to one of you. Basically, what I'm going to be giving away is pretty much anything of your choice from the Ana Luisa website. Also, I'm going to throw in a little treat from myself as well. So you guys can pick one piece, and then another piece will be picked by me, and it will be something that I personally love, so that you and I can maybe twin. Maybe you can tag me on Instagram and I'll repost, which I love to see. I would love to give away a piece to you guys, and in order to win, basically all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, obviously leave a like on this video, and then in the comments, I really want you guys to share a win you have recently had, whether it's big or small. I really want to be able to celebrate that with you guys and be able to give you a little treat in order to celebrate it. Also, side note from that, I've been thinking about starting to post on TikTok, maybe do more like day in the lives that are super quick and kind of gives you a bit of an overview before you guys see the vlogs, like every week or every 2 weeks. So I'm thinking of starting that up on TikTok. So if you guys are interested, maybe I should also have that as part of the giveaway rules. So the username will be the same. It will be SmilesPending on TikTok. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments also. So then I'll do 4 things for the giveaway. So the first thing is obviously be subscribed to the channel. The second thing is to like this video. Third will be to follow me on TikTok, okay? The username, again, SmilesPending, will be the same. And then the fourth thing will be to let me know in the comments any kind of win, big or small, that you've had recently that I really want to celebrate with you guys. And I don't think that this gets said enough on social media, because I think that, you know, people are always chasing after like the next big milestone and bigger and more subscribers. And the thing is, like, there's a little over 600 of you guys, and that to me is a huge number. Like, can you imagine 600 people in a room with you? That is a lot of people. And so, again, like I said, sorry, that's my dog. I'm so appreciative of all of you guys, and I really want to, I don't know, I kind of want to come up with like a name for my subscribers. I know bigger channels do this, but I would love to do it for my channel. Maybe if you also have ideas for a name, maybe drop it in the comments. I don't know, I'm still kind of floating that, but you know, we'll figure it out. I don't know, if people think that's lame, you can also let me know if you think that's a lame idea. Well, like I said, I've been promising a giveaway for a while. This is going to be one, and then I will announce the video probably 2 weeks after this video goes live. And then I will also be having other giveaways like I promised. I know the DAT setting video is coming, another giveaway is coming. So yeah, that will wrap up this video. I know that this outro was extremely long, but I did have to do the giveaway rules, so you know, kind of forgive me for that. So yeah, I will also leave the giveaway rules in the description below. And again, I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you all so much for not only watching to the end of the video, but also being here, subscribing, watching the videos, leaving likes, leaving comments. And I will see you all in the next one.